Welcome to the Freedom Geek Real Talk, where Imogen, the original Freedom Geek, talks with her core team of Filipino virtual assistants about a specific topic. Here, the team kicks off touching on money matters from the Filipino perspective.
Aside from money, what is the one biggest benefit that makes a job worthwhile? As money aside, what is the one thing that makes you think that job would be fantastic if you could only have one other thing that was really great?
For me, a boss that's invested on my growth. So that's the one thing that I'd weigh greater compared to the money matter. So yeah, that's a really important thing for me, that someone believes in me, that will give the time to really see me grow, be there to motivate me and like provide me with ways how can I upskill? How can I develop my skills even like outside of work? How am I going to be as an individual?
Thanks, that's really interesting. I actually saw an article relatively recent that was talking about the opposite side of that, like how many people hated their job or moved on from their job or suffered a huge amount of stress in their job because of a bad boss, which I thought was really interesting. What is the one big exciting thing apart from money about working a job?
For me, similar or the same with Daniela as well, a boss who understands my passion and what I love to do and how to develop me further in that passion that I love.
Me, yeah, it's actually when I when I applied almost 5 years ago. So I never looked at the salary. Honestly, I just wanted to do something, and so yeah, it was really very boring staying at home. And of course, the reason for staying with the job is more on the people that I work with, and of course the boss.
For me, it was the ability to avoid traffic, the Metro Manila traffic, and then doing something meaningful while staying at home, discovering my other talents and abilities that can be applicable in the business, enjoying the camaraderie in the team, and yeah, as they say, having a good boss, loving the work that you do, meeting people, and learning from them.
Yep, for me, same with the others, just having good relationship with my teammates, with my boss. I want someone who value me as a person and who can see the same vision as what I'm seeing for the future, and someone who value their employee in a way that it's going to be always balanced work and life.
I agree. People is really number one. That's something I've come to realize after several years in working. And second would definitely be personal development and growth, not just professionally, but even personal development, really.
That's everyone. That's really interesting. What's kind of interesting for me is I thought more people might mention flexibility of working, like time flexibility. Everybody appreciates it. Some of you guys are quite used to it because we've been working that way for a while. But it's interesting how many, like pretty much everybody talked about people and your boss. And for anyone listening to this who wants to learn more about Filipino people and working with them, then they need to remember that as an entrepreneur coming into this, the best thing they can do is, well, first of all, find the right people, because it's never going to work with the wrong people. It's something I keep teaching over and over again. But second of all, like really do invest with them, because when you're working from home, it's so important. And we have a team, but a lot of my customers is just one person and one VA. So, that's a small relationship. It's really important to nurture it and look after it.